Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is August 12th. Looking at the overall market, right? The market is on fire lately. We are approaching new levels in the overall market. We're approaching that SMA mark that we've been speaking about the past few videos, maybe the past month or two, right? So we've been speaking about, hey, the SPY is going to overall uptrend and we may attempt to touch the 1 year SMA, and that's where we're close to right now. So definitely a key time to pay attention to see what's going to overall happen in the overall market. We're looking at the SPY 1 year, 1 day on the overbought, right? We're very overbought on the RSI. So definitely want to be cautious at these levels. You can see this nice upward trend that we've been having, but can it be at risk now that we're coming up towards that SMA? The SMA normally acts as a wall when the stock is below it, and it acts as support when the stock gets above it. So we definitely want to be cautious going forward. So let's drop down towards our 180-day chart. Today is same day expirations. You guys want to be extra cautious, especially if you're a beginner out there. You want to be very cautious with same day expirations, right? If you guys don't want to trade that volatility, these contracts' main goal is to go to zero today. So they're going to go for you when the stock is going with you. They're going to go against you really fast and they'll never come back. So definitely be cautious today with those same day expirations. Going forward, looking at the SPY, you can see the SPY is making a beautiful stepping staircase pattern, right? We rejected that high around 425 yesterday. We pulled back, held the 180-day EMA, and we're trying to attempt to head back that way today. So let's see what happens overall today. We do need to break that 425 zone. So if you guys want, you guys could go for a long position around 422 towards that 425 if you see possibility for uptrend on the smaller charts. Preferably, I'm waiting for that 425 break and to push towards that 428 and possibly sell out at that 428. 428, that's the 1 year SMA we were just speaking about. If we see any type of pullback, right? All right, the 20-day is crossed down. RSI is a little bit more on the overbought side, not only on the 1 year, not only on the 180-day. You can see how overbought we are over here, but we're overbought on the 20-day as well. So very key signs for a possible pullback. Want to be cautious with those long sides right now. So if we do see some type of pullback, want to watch for a break below at least like 420. We want to get below that solid number of 420, hold below the EMA, and then we could see some possible pullback towards that 419. Maybe we could even retest 417. There is room on the RSI for the possible downside. So definitely want to watch out for that. Next stock, we're going to talk about the infamous Tesla. I caught a nice move on Tesla. Tesla is in a chop zone. We've been going sideways with Tesla, but it's giving awesome moves to the upside, awesome moves to the downside intraday. So that's how I've been basically playing it. So if you guys drop down towards the 15-minute, you guys can see very nice clean move to the downside off of a resistance rejection over here. Another nice clean move to the downside yesterday. This is one of the ones I caught yesterday. Very nice percentages. But definitely want to keep an eye on Tesla. Tesla has been in a range basically going sideways, right? We have strong resistance, strong support, and we have no real direction to the upside or downside at this moment. So looking at Tesla going forward, what can we say right here, right? 20-day looks like it wants to cross down. We're trying to form a candle underneath the EMA. Definitely want to watch Tesla for some possible downside today, especially on the break around like 862. You want to make sure you're holding below that EMA, and then we can start going towards 858, and maybe even towards 849. Now, if Tesla reverses and the market starts to try to bounce today, there's no real news to even drive the market, but you never know with this overall market. I always like to keep an open mind for both possible sides. Definitely want to watch to see if we break that previous resistance at that 871. You can see we topped 871. These are 1 hour candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So 4 hours that Tesla couldn't basically break this 871. So I want to see us break and hold above that before we could start basically pushing up towards that 20-day SMA around 886. So next stock we're going to talk about is going to be Amazon. Amazon is another stock that's trapped in the range right now, going sideways, no real direction, right? So we want to watch for that 145 break, and then we can start basically pushing up towards that 150 zone. If not, you can see the SMA is trying to catch up with it, right? The SMA typically acts as some type of support when the stock is above it, right? And that SMA has basically been moving, although Amazon has been going sideways. The SMA is still moving, trying to catch up to it. So one or two things is going to happen right now. A, it's either going to bounce off the SMA, causing an upwards trend, right? Because this does look like a ascending bull flag pattern. Or B, we break below it and then we start going lower, right? So if I was to draw maybe like a trend line from like down here, or it doesn't even matter, right? From down here to up here, you can see that it looks like Amazon is trying to ascend even though it's going sideways. So let's see what happens. You never know, but I'm waiting for that 145 break before we could basically start pushing up towards 150. And I'm waiting for maybe even a break of the SMA. Doesn't matter. Preferably the SMA, since Amazon isn't trading huge ranges anymore. Probably wait for the break of 136 down towards 133. Next stock we're going to talk about is Apple. Make sure you guys leave a like below if you guys feel like you're learning something. Looking at Apple over here, we have a high over here at 171. We want to see if Apple breaks that 171 over here. 171 is acting as resistance. How do we know? We pushed into it, we rejected it, we started going sideways. So we want to watch to see if we break that 171 today to continue some upside. Apple has been having amazing upside compared to everything else, right? This is direction. When we're looking for direction, this is what we're looking for, right? Apple has had an amazing upside. So we want to watch to see if we continue that upside on the break of that 171, and then we could possibly start pushing up towards those 175 zones. We have some resistance around 174. Preferably, I'm thinking a possible gap fill, maybe even up towards 180. Call me crazy, but this was the previous level that we were at before. So next level we want to watch for is going to be the break of 166 down towards 162 for some possible downsides. So watch out for that as well. Next stock and last stock we're going to talk about is Netflix. So Netflix is on the overall upward trend right now. Netflix actually has a nice gap fill since it basically took that major drop. Netflix could possibly gap fill really nice. So want to watch Netflix to see if we continue that upside on the break of 251 over here, 251 or 252. She is a little bit more on the oversold side or in the middle on the RSI on the 20-day. So we want to see if it's going to basically push up or push down. I don't think we're going to get too much action on a Friday, but you never know in this market, right? So definitely want to watch Netflix on that break of that 251 area for possible upside. If we do come down today, 180-day does look like it wants to cross down. As you can see, the blue line is trying to cross down on the MACD, meaning some possible downside. Watch for the break of 241 down towards 229, and that is going to be it. Enjoy your weekend. Make sure you guys stay very cautious today. The overall market has been very choppy, but we are remaining bullish right now on the SPY, right? We haven't broke that 1-year SMA, that 1-year trade line, which is around like 413 right now. So make sure you guys are very cautious. Same day expirations can move for you and move against you. Make sure you guys use a stop loss. If you guys like the video, leave a like below, leave a comment on what stock you guys are watching this upcoming week. Later.